giant monolith is cracking in-game, and what is inside is kind of mind-blowing. We are only a couple of days in from the launch of Season 4, and this mysterious black monolith has been the talk of the town because, well, what the heck even is it? New information in-game and outside of game might now have given us the answer, and if they're right, it's going to be huge. The giant monolith is giant, so whatever is inside must also be giant. But did you know, last season, leakers revealed all the mythic items that would be added back into this season of Season 4. And when we look at all these items, we find the Godzilla mythic is supposed to be returning this season. Yeah, this has been leaked by leakers last season, so we should expect to see it. Godzilla was a giant, playable boss added back at the start of this chapter, and players have been excited to see his return ever since. So with the arrival of this giant, mysterious monolith, could this also be playing a part to the arrival of Godzilla back into our game? Is Godzilla inside? Well, some players believe this could be true. Some players online have mentioned the similarities between this strange monolith in game and the large rectangle seen in the David Guetta's new touring poster. Yeah, David Guetta is a musician who is rumored to be doing a live event in Fortnite Season 4, and there's definitely some similarities. But players have noticed that the monolith seems to be changing. Strange cracks are appearing all over the monolith, suggesting that it might soon break open. Now, I gotta tell you, I did check out the monolith on the day that the servers were up for Season 4. I don't think these have just developed. I think they were there the whole time. I think. Is this Godzilla or some kind of musical live event? You guys gotta let me know.
So I investigated every leak that'll release this season, and as this video progresses, it'll get crazy. Like, if you pay attention during the season trailer, Fortnite leaked a brand new alien that you could only spot for a couple of seconds. In the background of all the fighting, you'll see this thing flying across the screen, or should I say rolling, because technically it shovels up like a roly-poly. I expect it to be flying straight at us like a droideka from Star Wars. I'm also really excited for the greatest change to emotes in years. Finally, it's one of the most anticipated changes of 2025. That's along with companions, and I already know that we've talked about this probably every season since the start of Chapter 6, but wait until you find out that we have just received actual photos of a ton of real companions. Fun fact, they are dropping within a few weeks. The first one I'm going to show you is Mecha Team Leader, who's been turned into a dog, and that's because it was originally called Dog is Back in Chapter 1. Those who know. Kind of adorable. I would love to have this guy follow me around. We'll also have some real dogs thrown in there, like this pretty default looking guy, along with these, which could either be pugs or bulldogs, maybe a mix of both, who knows. But if companions end up being a huge bestseller, I can imagine Fortnite basically selling skins of every single dog breed out there. We've also seen a turtle that rides a skateboard. It already sounds awesome, but I think it'd be even better if you paired this with like a Ninja Turtle skin, then you could all be skaters. So what can you actually do with these guys? It's gonna be different to a backbling. Well, of course, they'll be walking or riding around, I guess, instead of being attached to your skin. Now, it's a major disadvantage if you're trying to be stealthy because your pet would just like give away your location. So that's why only your teammates will actually be able to view this, and that makes sense. And they're not just for looking at, you'll also be able to crouch down and pet these guys. So you can pet them, let them roam around, but what about customizing them? Well, the pets will actually have accessories you could equip, like this bell that'll ring as they walk around, and all of this can be available as early as August 26th. As feature drops, you won't even need to buy one to get a companion. Fortnite's already converting all of our old pet items for free, just like they did with the Lego minifigures. So check your locker now. Let's move from cosmetics to items, because there's a brand new collab weapon that's appearing later this season, and you might have spotted it in the trailer. When the Green Ranger shows up, he's holding the classic gun from the series, the Blade Blast.